We are Harcourt Stud White Estate Agents and Auctioneers. We're certainly very excited and privileged to be marketing this property for your competition here today. My name's Dexter Prack and I'm certainly excited to be your auctioneer today. Assisting me today's auction is the great team from Harcourt Stud White, consisting of Leo, we've got Vasil, we've got Tamara, and of course the marketing and listing agent for the property, Ken Chen, who's done a sensational job marketing this time for your competition here. Form I'll be following is quite simple. First, I'll be reading parts of the contract which have been displayed inside for the last half hour. Then I'll be giving you a brief description of this fine opportunity and finally call for your competitive bidding. And I wish you who's here to bid today the absolute best of luck. Contracts we're using today are standard contracts to sell real estate which have been prepared by the vendor solicitor. They contain the section 32s, which is more common known as a vendor statement. I don't propose to bore you with all this, but I'd like to summarise some of the contract's main points. The contract reads as follows. The vendor sells and the purchaser agrees to buy the property, being the landowner of the goods for the price and on the terms set out in this contract of sale. Pages 5 to 10 are the general conditions of sale, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I won't bore you with all this on this beautiful day. As a proud member of the REIV, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the Sale Lands Regulations 2014 and any additional conditions that are made available prior to the commencement of this auction. Just to assist the people who are bidding here today, let me go through the auction rules with you. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. As the auctioneer, I may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor at any time during the auction, shall indicate this by saying vendor bid. So by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. As the auctioneer may determine the amount by which the bidding is to be advanced, refuse any bid, as well as withdraw the property from sale at any time without disclosing the reserve price. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders attempt to prevent others from bidding and thus provide fines for this conduct. We are here to sell, ladies and gentlemen, so make no mistake, we've got very, very serious vendors here today. So that's a contract, ladies and gentlemen. It's a rather lengthy document, but in fact a straightforward cash contract for 10% deposit to be paid today. As with all auctions, let me remind you that there is no 3-day cooling off period, and the preferred settlement by our clients is 60 to 90 days. Well, we're absolutely delighted to give you this opportunity today, ladies and gentlemen. And just before I begin, let me just quickly talk to you what we've got here. As you can see, it's ideally positioned in one of the most sought-after pockets and streets in Glen Waverley, ladies and gentlemen. What you've got here is this absolutely beautiful single-level townhouse that is just perfect for the first-time buyer, someone downsizing, or even if you want to add it to your investment portfolio. Only in a block or two, with its own driveway, ladies and gentlemen. No body corporate, is that correct, Ken? There's no body corporate here as well, ladies and gentlemen, which is fantastic. You've got an absolutely lovely townhouse here for your consideration. You've got 3 very good sized bedrooms there. You've got the master with the full ensuite. You've got brand new flooring, as you would have seen in the living areas. You've got those 2 nice combined lounge and living and dining rooms. Kitchen, well appointed, plenty of cupboard and bench space with European appliances. Good sized double garage with internal access as well, ladies and gentlemen. All the modern amenities are here as well. Nice terracotta tile roof. And you've also got that nice little courtyard. Very, very low maintenance, easy care living here today, ladies and gentlemen. But what are you here for? The location, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolutely sensational and central location it is. I think you understand how good it is. You do not need a car if you buy this property here today, ladies and gentlemen. Just walk up the road, you've got the bus service, you've got the Glen Waverley train station as well, so you don't need it here. But everything else you could need, you can see what's happening at the Glen Waverley shopping centre, ladies and gentlemen. $550 million being spent there, and you can see how good it's looking. You actually do not need to go to the CBD anymore. You've got Century City, all the fantastic entertainment precincts there with Century City Bowling. You've got Strike Bowling, the Village Cinemas, and then you've got Kingsway with all the best restaurants, cafes. What a sensational place to go and have a meal, ladies and gentlemen. Easy access to the Monash Freeway, easy access to Eastlink. And let me just point out, yes, the property is in the highly coveted Glen Waverley Secondary School Zone, but there are other great schools nearby: Wesley College, Caulfield Grammar, Mazenod, Glendale Primary, Sindall South Primary, just to name some of the great schools nearby here. It is no wonder why this street and Charlotte Street and all these streets along here are one of the most sought after pockets of Glen Waverley. So ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, we are here to sell. Beautiful 3-bedroom townhouse, single level, nothing to do except move in, bring your own furniture. Maybe you want to buy the furniture that is here today. All it needs now is who's going to be the lucky buyer, who's going to be signing the contracts today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to the business end of the day. One of my bid for 2 at 48 Fairhills Parade, Glen Waverley. Can you hear a nice gentle start opening bid, ladies and gentlemen? Great property. We've got a bottle of champagne for the opening bidder. Be a nice bottle of champagne to have today once you chill it. Offer to start, anywhere to go. I know there's some interest.
1 million.
1 million. Can I share the champagne with you after? Good. I'll have it with you at 1 million if you're the lucky buyer. There's your competition there. Front and centre at $1 million now. At 1 million now, I'll take $50,000 increments at this early stage of the auction. At $1 million now, can I see further advances of 50 to go? Anyone else at 1 million to call? At $1 million now, 50 anywhere else at 1 million I have here. At $1 million, 50,000 anywhere else. That's great buy for a townhouse like this here. At $1 million, any luck there, Ken? At 1 million, we'll call it. First time $1 million. Hold done. Silent. Finish. Good buy for Fairhills Parade, ladies and gentlemen. Second time at $1 million, all done and silent. 50 anywhere else to go at $1 million. Bids here. If you are interested in the property, ladies and gentlemen, you do have to put your hand up if you want first right of refusal to buy the property at the reserve price. At $1 million here, we're not going to be selling it that. We'll go again. Third, final time $1 million here. All done. Silent. Finish. No luck there. Well, I'll put in a vendor bid just to keep the auction moving along, sir, at $1,050,000. At $1,050,000, a vendor bid $1,050,000 the call. At $1,050,000 against you, sir, if you want first rights, go again at $50,000 if you want. At $1,050,000, we'll go quickly. Once at $1,050,000. Second time. Third, final time at $1,050,000. How you going there, Vance? How about if I make 25? It makes it any easier. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just point out to you, look at the location you've got here. Properties sell here in excess of $3 to $4 million. Land can be as high as $2 million. You do the maths of what you've got here today. At $1,050,000, we'll go again now. Any luck? 25 if you like, Ken. What's at $1,050,000? All done. Second time. 25? Yes? Thought so. It's worth every penny. At $1,075,000. New interest here at 75 the bid. At 75, I have 1-1 if you like, sir. At 75, you give me 1-1, I'll give you another bottle of champagne. At $1,075,000 I have. At 75, anyone else to go? At 75, the call here at $1,075,000. At $1,075,000, can I tempt you back in at 1-1? It's good buying. $1,075,000 here. At $1,075,000, 1-1. Ken, see if you can twist his arm. Bids over here at $1,075,000. What's the $1,075,000? It's with you, Vaz. All done. All silent. Finish. Second time. All done. Silent. Finish at 75. How you going there, Ken? Any luck? 1-1. In or out? Yes? He's thinking about it. How you going, Ken? In, out? Quickly. $1,075,000. You sure you're out, sir? At $1,075,000, we'll go quickly at once, twice, third, final time at $1,075,000. Let me just get some instructions, Ken. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I've got some great news for you. The owners have adjusted their reserve and it is to your favour, so they do want to sell today. At this level, at $1,075,000, we won't be selling, but our instructions are quite clear. We're putting in a final vendor bid of $1,100,000, as we've had interest in that prior to the commencement of this auction. At this level, there is no more vendor bids. The next bid may buy the property, so at 1.1 million, Vaz. Next bid may buy it. We'll take a $10,000 if it makes it any easier. $1,100,000, 10 to go anywhere else. Otherwise, we'll be negotiating openly with the open public. $1,100,000, we'll call it quickly if there's no other interest. For the first time at $1,100,000. Are we all done? Silent. Finished for 2 at 48, Fairhills Parade, Glen Waverley. Sure you're all out? All silent. For the second time at $1,100,000. All done. Silent. Last opportunity. Finish. Third final time. Last chance, Ken. All done. Silent finish. It's good buying here today, ladies and gentlemen. $1,100,000. Quickly. Last opportunity. Once, twice, third final time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we formally pass the property in. Thank you for attending another Harcourts auction. If you are interested in the property, please see myself or anyone of the team. Have a great day. Thank you.